Welcome back to Destamping Dream. Today we are going to create another Christmas present tag, and this time I used the So Santa stamp set and I used a little chef, and I colored him in with a lot of our stamping blends, and then I still have a few Copics hanging around, but I've almost got my stamping blend package put together, so hopefully that's all I'll be using pretty soon. I like them just as much as Copics, so I think if you ever used them you would really like them if you're a Copic person. You could also color these in with pencils or watercolors or even a stamp pad with a little water. So anyway, let's get started. So here's our little Santa, and then I used the Festive Farmhouse paper, and I'm going to use this red check. And then I also have a piece of Very Vanilla that we're going to place on the back of this tag for the to and from. So all we have to do is, this big circle is the 3-inch stitch border die circle, and then these two circles we're done with, I believe it's 2.5, yep, 2.5 inch stitch border die. I don't know if you could see the stitching on it, but it turns out so pretty when you run it through the Big Shot. Hopefully you can tell that. Anyway, they're really pretty. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp on the back of this one the to and from, and I'm just going to use my Memento Tuxedo black ink. I'm just going to get that going and just stamp it off to the side right there. Turned out perfect. And then I'm going to use the Signs of Santa, and we have one that says do not open until Christmas. I'm going to get that stamp, and I'm going to place that on a clear block, and I'm actually going to use Twinkle Tide. I really like the Twinkle Tide stamp pad. I really like the color of it. So I'm just going to get that on there. I think it just adds a little something to the tag, so that's all we need this stamp pad for. Get that out of the way. And so that's going to fit on the back of this perfectly. So we're just going to place it right down there. So let me get that on there real quick. I'm just going to add it more towards the bottom. You can try to get it up as high as you can so it looks somewhat centered. You really can't center it because I poked the hole for the ribbon right there. So, or twine, whatever you have. In this case, I have some twine left over from my paper pumpkin, and I really like this red twine. It's really so pretty, and it's nice and thick. That's one of the things I like about it. And we'll probably only use about that much. So I'm just going to take my snips and cut that, and then I'm just going to go ahead and feed it through. Maybe if you are looking for perfection on feeding one of these through, I am not the person to watch. So I do okay. I really like to sew. It just irritates me sometimes because I'm not very good at threading a needle. So here we go. Let's get this tied off, maybe. I live where it's really dry in the winter time because of the snow and everything, and my poor fingers, the ends of my fingers are so dry right now. So I just tied it in a little knot. You could tie bow if you want to. I'm cool with the knot, and that way you can attach it to your present. So now I have our little Santa. I want to give him a little bit of dimension, so I'm going to pop him up with some dimensionals. Oh, that one didn't come up right. Always got to have one. Okay. And then let's get him popped up on there. I did add a little bit of Wink of Stella to him. I just thought his little cakes needed a little Wink of Stella, and so did his hat. Give him a little bit of shine. So this one you can pretty much get it centered up because we already tied our little bow and it's not laying too flat. So there you have it, a really cute little Christmas tag. I would use this on a basket, especially some of those jars that everybody's doing with the little brownies or cookies or whatever. So there you have it. Thanks so much for joining me today on De-Stamping Dream. If you could please like and thumbs up the video, and if you could subscribe, it'll let you know when I post some more videos. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye.